Greetings, wonderful viewers, wherever you are watching from the globe. This is Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. As always, we're located in the little smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia. And by saying that, we definitely need you to visit this real paradise called the Smiling Coast. Well, like I said, the Gambia Tourism Board, meanwhile, doing a very good job selling Gambia as a destination with the help of my own boy, that is the Director General Abubakar Kamara. Well, I think in my today's, I have to sell somebody to you so that you can also be part of Gambia to sell us, right? Really? And of course, we are lucky enough again to be located in the West Coast region side of Gambia, here in Farato, Kombo South. It's another episode of your one of the most followed program right now on TV called Exclusive Interview. My name is Bakary, Manneh, fondly called Big Sam, the host of this program. And of course, today we are taking a step to the beauty wall. And this, I mean, the catwalk, the miss, the model, and whatever you call it. And today, I once again, before then, I must congratulate her again. And of course, my guest is no other than Miss Kaddy Samateh, the just concluded first round of Miss Friendship International that was held in China. Well, Miss Samateh is here today with me. Like I said, we bring people of all walks of life to tell their stories, to motivate and change the narratives out there. That's exactly what we're doing. Miss, yes. Congratulations again to the studio. But first time on this program, exclusive interview. Yeah. Can you welcome to, let's say, Miss, our very wonderful runners of course, first runners of welcome to.
I am more than happy to be here. I want to say thank you very much for having me again, but of course for the first time being on this platform with you. Yeah. It's indeed an honor. So I just want to say hello to everybody out there, especially the Gambians. For me, I would not be here without the entire Gambia. So I want to say hi to all of you guys. Your queen is right here with Big Sam. So we hope you watch this interview from beginning to the ending, and at least we would share a lot of things together, and you get to know what you don't know.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly what we want to uncover, what you don't know, especially about her. And of course, well, Abubakar, Gambia Tourism Board, Kaddy is going to sell you, so we're going to do that, right? And like I say, traditional on this platform, before we do anything, I'll give you the opportunity to, I mean, greet the people, you know, maybe your family, your fans, you know, people in the fashion world, and people that are there for you, I mean, and the viewers too.
Definitely. So, like I said earlier on, I'm saying hello to everybody out there. My name is Kaddy Samateh, like you already said, a girl from Brikama, West Coast region. But I always said I'm a Gambian, and that is good enough. So for me, I want to say a big thank you to everybody out there, because I have started this journey way long back, and Gambians have never stopped supporting me. They have been there from thick up till today. So I want to tell all of you guys that if I reach here today, it is not just me, but it is all of us together as the Gambia. So I'm glad that we have come, and we have been badging international crowns and awards since 2019 up till today. And I'm happy and grateful that I have never failed the Gambia with this journey of mine, which is from 2019 Miss Glam World to 2022 Miss World Diversity, 2023 Universal Woman, and here again 2025 Miss Friendship International. For me, it is the work of God, but also the support of the entire Gambia. Yeah.
Wow, there you go. So we're so proud. He's so proud.
Thank you.
All right, Kaddy, moving on. We want to uncover what we don't know. And this is all about this program. Exclusively.
I know.
Let's begin. Who is Kaddy Samateh? So many people see Kaddy out there. Tell us, Kaddy, born where? A little bit about Kaddy.
Yeah, so Kaddy is a little girl from the West Coast region. I'm born in Brikama, but did half of my childhood in the Badibu Kerewane. I did my schooling from nursery to grade 8 at Kerewane Lower Basic School. I was there with my elder sister until she traveled to the UK. Then I relocated back to my mother here, and I went to Jamisa Upper Basic School, completed my upper basic school there. Then from there, I went to Yunus English School for my senior secondary school. And I was the first head girl of Yunus, the Simbala here. So I graduated from there, and then I proceeded to further my education. I started development studies at the university, but then I didn't continue. So then I went to Stratford College of Management. I studied mass communication and also international relations and politics till diploma. But while I was doing that, I was simultaneously also continuing the love and passion I have for the beauty world, that is the beauty pageant industry, because I have been a big fan of Ghana's Most Beautiful and also Miss World and Miss Universe, not because I love to see ladies wear the silver crown or the gold crown and the attention they get while they are in the industry, no. But what drew me to the industry was the change these people are making with their crowns. I have seen these beauty queens become ambassadors of the country and the communities that they come from. So that is something that actually motivates me. When you look at the Gambia, it's very small, but we do always complain about development. And for me, my own take on that is the government cannot only develop the country. For me, for this country to develop, it has to do with attitudinal change. And everybody as a citizen contributing your quota in the field that you are in together, then we can change the country and certain aspect that we want to change. So I feel like, okay, what can I do? I'm educated, very smart. I love to do what I'm a go-getter rather. So if I want to contribute my quota, how do I do that? And I'm only passionate about the beauty world. I said, then I can also, because I've seen a lot of beauty queens before I was born, rather, there were beauty queens there, and when I came, there were beauty queens there. But what is lacking in the industry for me then was the fact that these beauty queens do not actually get the opportunity, or probably do not take up the opportunity to go use their crowns and be ambassadors of change in the communities that they come from. I said, okay, so if I'm going to come into the industry, this is the aspect that I want to come in to the industry. And then I started beauty pageant. Then 2013.
So how does it come?
The
journey.
Yes. Yeah, it started because I was a Red Cross volunteer. Okay. We going in and out with the Red Cross, but I was a very little shy girl. They knew that public speaking then was even my problem. Okay. If you ask, can you come, I would hide. Yeah, Sohna and the Red Cross people knows me better than any other person. So I remember they would write I don't know what principles of the Red Cross, whatever. Okay. And when we have meetings, they would want me to come in front of the crowd and then read that in the paper. So I remember when I was reading that, sometimes even my hands would shake and stuff like that. So, but it all begins there. It all starts there. They molded me to who I am. Then they have this Red Cross beauty pageant that usually do happen at Brikama Joko. So they said, Kaddy is going to go and represent the Central Link. I'm like, no, I cannot do that. Central Link in Brikama. So I'm like, I cannot do that. But they pushed me, motivated me enough, trained me enough to go onto that platform. And lucky me, I was first runner up there too. I competed for my first pageant 2013. Some said, she won, she did not want. So for me, I was more than happy because I never thought I would, go that far and actually even do something. So the journey started there. 2015, I went again to Bakau and competed in Miss Bakau. I remember then I used to be hijab. Then I competed with my hijab. So in Red Cross. So 2015 when I went to Bakau, I remember Williams Brown was the trainer.
Yeah, Williams, shout out to him. That's my good friend. He's still in the model.
He is big time. Yeah. So for some reason, Williams then, with the veil, I don't know how that's
because you were using the veil.
Yeah, I was using the veil, so it did not sit well with them then. Okay. So he was like, you had to, but I didn't know. I did my rehearsals with everything, but with the rehearsals, I do go with turban. So they thought I was actually not hijab. So at the finals, I was already there, and then, they were like, you cannot compete with this. I'm like, I left my home. My mom and my dad accompanied me here. So I'm not coming all the way here and going back to Brikama. No. So I kind of borrowed a wig on spot and removed the veil, and I competed. So after I won that pageant, I ended up winning the pageant. I ended up winning 2015.
Was changing the veil to the hair was good with the parents?
I don't no, because I didn't get the chance to even inform them.
Okay.
To be honest, they were not there. They just took me there and then left.
And then, okay.
So they left. Yeah, they left. So they didn't attend. They left.
Okay.
My sisters were there. My younger sister was like, remove this whole thing because we have spent a lot on this pageant, so you have to participate.
Okay.
So we removed the whole thing and then I contested. Then I win. But after winning, the idea was I was going to put back my veil. But 3 days after the won, I saw myself on a newspaper. And the whole thing was just out everywhere. People were calling me. I'm like, so if the entire Gambia knows me with this image now, I don't need a veil now. I was like, no, you can still have your veil. I'm like, no, because I have never been on a newspaper and it's already public now. And I want to maintain an image that people know me with.
No, you're not.
She's like, okay, I have the intention of bringing back the hijab. but not now. Since now this is it, then let's maintain this because I want to actually achieve something through this industry.
Okay.
So since this is it, then that's how the whole hijab thing stuff there, and then we start the whole journey proper. 2017 again, I went to 16 Gunjur for a pageant, Pentagon, and I won that too.
Wow.
Then 2017 the whole national pageants begin. Then the NECOF comes in, and we have a NECOF. I'd always had a lot about NECOF. I've always loved to be there. Then the West Coast said again, you would go and represent us. They did a regional competition which I won.
Okay.
And
that's as always.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah.
So I went with Aisat Cisse to represent the West Coast region in NECOF. It was nice. 2017, we went there. It was amazing. And unfortunately,
and where was that held?
Basse?
That was in Basse?
Yeah.
That was in 2017? Okay, 2017. Okay. Okay.
I think it was in, but yeah, I think it's
National
Basse
Youth
here.
Conference
In
and
National Youth
Festival,
Conference.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I won Miss Personality in the NECOF. I didn't win, but the girl that won came from KM, and I trained her. That's Zainab Haida. So for me, all the West Coast people were not celebrating, but I was already celebrating.
Okay,
because for me, I trained somebody, and she won.
And you were Miss Personality.
Yeah, Miss Personality.
Okay.
For me,
but she won.
She won. She won the actual one. I was not even first runner-up or second runner-up or nothing.
Yeah, you were.
So it was. Okay, it was sad because I wanted my region to win, but also it was, something that I am proud of because actually I trained somebody and introduced the person to pageant world, and the person won. So for me, it was double celebration for me, and I was happy that I got. So the whole thing started from there. It was just Kaddy trying to see what she can do, what is even up, because I'm trying to unveil myself. I'm trying to see who I am myself in that industry. How do I fit in? Where do I start with? What puts me into the industry? So I was trying to figure all these things out, but I know it cannot stop at community level. If I actually want to achieve what I want to achieve, I have to push myself to national, to if possible international.
Obviously.
So having to be on the platform of NECOF was huge for me because it's one of the biggest national events that we have in this country. From there I came back, I started my own organization called KS Entertainment. And
KS Entertainment.
Yes. For me, that organization was going to be responsible to organize national and regional BT pageants, which we are going to possibly see how best we could use the profits, that is if we have any, to see how best we could support the community. And that's where I want to start with the ambassador work and see how best I could contribute even a little to the society. So then I said, okay, so for me it starts from home, like the Bandinkas will say, yeah. So I believe so much in that. I want to make sure whatever I am doing, I start from home. That is Brikama, that is West Coast for me. So I told my team that, okay, this case entertainment, the first event we're going to organize would be Face of West Coast region. And when we do this, whatever profit we have from it, I don't want Face of West Coast region, and it still stands. We are still doing it. So the profits from this event, we would use it to go to Brikama Major Health Center because this is a big region, and Brikama Health Center happens to be at the center, and a lot of communities within the West Coast region depend on this health center. Exactly. So I want to start from there. Whatever profit we have from this event, we're going to see how best we could buy whatever little it is to donate it to the maternity ward of the health center. If it's not that enough, then we'll buy something for the newborn babies and then take it to the health center. The team said that's a great idea. So we started from there.
So it's kind of a charitable foundation?
Yeah, charitable foundation, sort of through the entertainment that we organize. We make sure that then when we have profits, then we start from there. Then while we were doing that, we did launch our first pageant 2018, Face of West Coast. It was half a success, half a failure.
Okay.
So a success because...
But the idea goes through.
Yeah, exactly. A success because the idea goes through. We were able to put the pageant together. A failure because we were expecting to get money from it and we actually do not have nothing. We don't have total losses. So but
that makes you strong.
It makes me stronger.
Definitely.
And I cried. My brother came from the UK to attend that event.
Oh.
So when he came and he saw, because he's one person that loves me a lot, he supports me a lot. And when he saw the crowd that came out, the efforts I put in that event, he said, what did you say again you want to do after this? It's like, I want to support the people at the health. And I was crying so hard. At the event, I swear, before the event even finished, he told me at one corner, I was so emotional, I was just crying to myself. He came to me, he said, I'm like, I don't know if we'd be able to support the health center.
What we want to do.
Yeah, what we want to do. But I'm happy that I'm able to pull this together. He's like, whether you know it or not, this is a huge success.
Yeah.
Even if it's 10 people that answer to you, that means you can actually do something for yourself.
Okay.
So for me, you should be proud of yourself. And the fact that I came here, I do not waste my ticket. I am more than proud to be here and happy to be here. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So he knew I continued crying until after the event. 2 days after that, he's like, okay, let me know how much you need. Okay. For the donation, then we can start from somewhere. So he gave me some money. We went to buy a lot of baby stuffs for the newborn mothers and the newborn babies there. Then we took it. I went with the team and the winners with their crown and stars. Then we talked to the in charge at the health center and they granted us permission. We went there. I was so happy and fulfilled. Then
so that was a
huge success.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing. So immediately after that, the Miss West Africa International started. Okay. Miss West Africa International, but that is an international pageant. But they have to do a national. Every country have to do their national pageant.
Yes.
Then they crown their winner to go represent the country in the international pageant.
Okay.
I'm like, this is my chance to be on international platform.
Oh, yeah. Already regionally.
Yeah, regionally.
And nationally.
So you see, so we got 2018. It was organized by Ida Bidwell Mansari. So I said, I'm definitely gonna give that a try. I went. The entire West Coast region supported me. That was, for me, that was different. It was I think Brikama alone, 4 gele-geles. It was full. More than full.
Where was this held?
It was held at Jembe Beach Hotel. Yes.
Okay.
So, but before the event start, we have votings online for the People's Choice Award. The amount of votes and likes I have, I don't think any of the contestants got that. I was able to win the first runner-up because the entire Brikama and West Coast Region took it to be their own.
Yeah, the support. In fact, community. I
am not even. Some don't even know me. I see them advocating for this. I see them advocating for this like crazy. People will be calling me, Manneh, nakam yangi fa yoy swing miss bi, ana ticket bi. Like, meet me at this place. I'll just give them the ticket. They'll just buy it and then go and sell it. They will say, just go and you don't have to worry. What was stress? That
was their show.
It was they take ownership of the whole thing. And I thought it was just going to stop there. At the event, they came in 4 gele-geles. That's different from other people that came in their own cars. They supported me so huge to an extent that the judges at the finals, when I come out, these people will come until the neighbor stages, and the judges said, tell Miss West Coast, if her people don't stop, we will disqualify her instant. That's how West Coast people are. It's crazy. Their support was different. They supported me to an extent it was unbelievable for me. And then the pageant came to an end. I earned 2 crowns, first runner-up and also People's Choice. Sure. So this first runner-up thing keep on following me.
So let's talk about this. Can you remember national and internationally the competitions that you went on?
Yes, every single one of it. Nationally, I think it stopped at Miss West Africa. After NECOP, it was Miss West Africa. The national competitions end there. Okay. Then I started organizing my own national competition, that is Miss Environment Gambia. But I don't contest. Okay. I partner with the NEA, that is a National Environment Agency, to make sure we do that. Because I'm also very passionate about environment. Apart from the maternity thing, I'm very passionate about environment.
People have problem with environment.
Exactly, big time. I don't think it's even just Brikama. I think it's the entire Gambia. We have a problem with the environment.
Exactly.
Because for me, when I traveled 2019 to India, represented the Gambia in Miss World Diversity. Out of 37 countries, I was also awarded Miss Personality and made it to top 15. So, but when I came back, I don't know, maybe it's the city I went to, how clean there is.
So clean.
How, respectful people are, how the manners they have when they eat. You see them pack somewhere in their own bags until when they see a dustbin or garbage, whatever, and then they throw it. Yeah. So I said to myself, we don't have this in my country. You can just eat anywhere and just throw it anywhere.
These ladies from Jara, they can throw it on the street. In fact, I'm still struggling with them in this. In my zilla, they eat and put everything.
They will come for you, and I will not be able to say no.
Someone is looking at me, and she's, in fact, is how.
We have to be careful, otherwise we will not end this interview in peace.
Because normally when I went to my village, I always sleep in Jara. So
you are a Kianka? This is nice.
I'm Kiang.
I'm also from Kiang.
So you speak. So this is Kiang January, I mean, so you see the Kiang
Jali, you see
Jali and January, and my dad come from Kiang Jamar.
Oh
So
wow.
Jamar is just next to
So
Jam.
you guys, this is to tell you that Kenkas are,
So
we're
we
smart.
there.
We're,
But people from Sotoka and Jara might be jealous.
I know, right?
Let's go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First, we congratulate you, and we are going to congratulate you. We're
Mm-hmm.
so happy that
Mm-hmm.
from the Miss Friendship International China,
Mm-hmm.
you were the first runners up. It
Mm-hmm.
was huge. Many thanks to VM International,
Oh
because he was
yes.
at the international airport
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
welcome you, and then family, friends, everything. It was
True.
huge, and
Mm-hmm.
we are so happy. And in fact, that motivate one of my presenter, Fatima Tambai Bitilo, to
Mm-hmm.
also which will be coming on you
Yeah.
on this medium very soon.
Mm-hmm.
That was huge. Tell us all about this Miss
Mm-hmm. Friendship.
Friendship International, because basically that's why we brought you here today. But tell us, how
Miss,
was it, the journey, and a little bit about that.
Miss Friendship International came at a time in my life that I was at my lowest. I do not even want to go for an international pageant. I
Oh,
wasn't prepared to go for an international pageant because for me, I have a lot in the pipeline, and I'm also a very responsible girl because I come from a home that you take up responsibilities at an early age. So because my mom was only lucky to have only one boy, and we lost him through the illegal migration.
oh,
So my mom has only girls. So you can tell that every girl in the house should be responsible somehow.
yeah.
So, but then the pageant came at my lowest. But I have this sister friend, Zainab Hydra. I would say thanks to her. Zainab has, been there for me, at the times that I needed somebody to be there. So I was like, go. My director is disturbing me about this international pageant, but I don't think I'm ready because for me, I hate to lose. That's why whenever I have a chance to do anything, I put in my all because I want to make sure I make me proud and my mom and my dad that believed in me without even knowing what I do. So for me, it's not just about me when I go to compete. So I don't want to go for an international pageant when I'm emotionally not okay.
Not okay.
So she's like, no, you're stronger than that. We can do this. I'm quite sure that when you don't want to put your mind on anything, you would take your mind off it. I'm like, I don't want to go. She took up my phone and texted my director and accept the fact that we are going on the internet on my behalf.
Oh,
So the invitation came and everything came. I'm like, you, Zainab. She's like, we are doing this. I'm like, okay, no problem.
and we're going.
And we are going. So the invitation came and we accepted. She filled the form on my behalf and everything and emailed it to them. So that journey starts from there, and then I have to look for a visa. I also have to look for somebody to fund my ticket. I need wardrobes, I need clothes, I need a lot of things to prepare because international pageants are actually not you just representing. It goes with a lot of things, especially if you're from Africa or Gambia and it has to travel to countries that you need visa. Most of the times that is one of the biggest challenges that we face because I have had, maybe we'll come to that, I have had other opportunities that I was rejected visa several times just to be able to represent my country, which was really not something that I think maybe would come to that. But to this specific one, when I got the invitation, I did the application and everything, and then I applied for the Chinese visa. So unfortunately, I went for the visa and I got rejected. I do not know what to do because already the ticket was bought.
Wow.
By the Gambia International Airlines, GIA.
GIA, okay.
So once the ticket was bought, I don't know. Okay, they already spent so much on this ticket. Wardrobe is done, clothes are ready. In fact, suitcase is packed, and there's no visa. Like some of my friends, for people that they would always say they have never seen somebody have ticket and there's no visa, they would laugh at me about it. But then I went to the beach.
Okay.
Because most of the times when I'm stressed, I love to go to the beach to get it out of my chest.
Yeah, okay.
So I went there, I was crying. I remember, I think the people at Sunbad, probably if they see this interview, they would say, that's the girl.
That's the girl.
So for some reason, I don't know what happened. I was just crying at the beach and I walked to the water. I don't know, Makalamata.
Okay.
I just saw two people came to just collect me from the water like that.
Crazy.
But I don't know because Makalamata, for me, I was just trying to vent my anger and cry and stuff like that. Because I love to do that. Yeah, get it from my chest.
Okay.
But that was just one part of it. But unfortunately, before I leave the embassy, I remembered Ida Bidwell Mansaring. So Ida Bidwell rather, the Mansaring is out. So Ida, I called her because Ida gave me the opportunity in 2019 to represent the Gambia in India. Okay. So I also knew she has connections, but she also know about the pageant. for me, it was not even about her connection. I just wanted to let her know that unfortunately I didn't have visa. So when I called this lady, I'm like, the embassy came to collect my passport, but unfortunately I didn't have visa. She said, no, 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 no. You would go to this pageant. Hold on at that embassy. I waited. She called whosoever she needs to call, fix whatever she needs to fix, to an extent they gave me a phone to say answer to the ambassador, the Chinese ambassador. So I took the phone, and he said, "You're Kaddy Samateh?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "We're very sorry. Unfortunately, your passport went to the wrong embassy in Dakar. So you were rejected. So what we are going to do is, I don't know how best we're going to communicate to somebody to make sure your passport is back through Ida. When it's back, we will see what we can do." No. I'm like, okay. So Ida again paid a taxi driver in Senegal to take my passport from the Senegalese embassy, somehow gave it to the boss people, whatever, and they brought it. The next day, she leave her work and everything and goes with me to the embassy. We met the ambassador. They stamped my visa on spot.
And then you were given.
And I'm given visa.
Okay, fast forward to the competition.
So I went to the competition to represent the Gambia. So when I arrived in China, my luggages were also not there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's fast forward.
It's a beauty pageant. Imagine you being on a beauty pageant platform and what do you wear? Oh, how are you even going to compete? So I have to double up. I was using scarves, cake and then the and whatever. Just be creative enough to fit in the competition. Okay. So alhamdulillah, the competition keep on going until 5 days later. Then my luggages came, and then we moved to the competition proper. I was just trying to adjust to the level because I was late for 2 weeks. My luggages were late for 5 days. So all of those things that I lost, for me, I want to represent well, but I wasn't actually expecting anything from it. So unfortunately, the organizer knew all of these challenges that I went through.
Okay.
So we had a closed-door interview for international pageants. That is the most important part. They want to know each candidate. What are you passionate about? What's your educational background? What do you do back home? This is very important to them. That's why we have most of the time the winners are chosen from the closed door interview. That is not so on the stage. So people think on the stage you might think somebody's very beautiful, she works better, and you think
all those
you think no. In fact, from the day you landed at the airport, they start judging you. When you're eating, you have judges in your midst. When you're having conversations amongst yourself, chit-chatting, there are judges somewhere looking at how you communicate, looking at how you do everything. When you step out of your room, they want to know in the morning when you wake up, what do you do? How do you even look like? So that's important. We have breakfasts that you think nobody's watching. Oh, it's breakfast. You can just wake up and wear nonsense and just go. While somebody's out there watching how you step out in your room to go for breakfast. If you go for breakfast, what do you eat? How do you even eat at breakfast? So these are things that they judge you on, and every single thing matters there. So the moment you go there, it's not about finals. You've been judged from the airport. Even the people that welcome you at the airport are looking at how you greeted them, how you were with them, and everything until you get to the finals. So it's very important.
The day of the competition itself, how was it like?
It was for me already. I knew I have done my best.
Okay.
So I was just there the day of the competition to do the finals, to just fit in the beauty and the glam on the stage. And for me, I knew that whatever I was supposed to have, I have earned that already before that finals.
Okay.
I have already earned that because they have already had the closed door interview. They did whatever. So for them on the finals was just to officially do the stuff, and then that's it. Yeah, the card work and for the world to see.
Okay.
So, but that too is very important, because if you do well at the whatever that they were judging you on, and then on the finals you just decide to relax, you might actually lose everything that you had. So I had to put in my A game on the finals, because for me that is when the Gambians get the chance to see me on stage. So for me, I have to give my best to the Gambia, because they have been supporting me a lot. Honorable Manneh, of course, from the camp, has been a big advocate for me. In fact, he was my manager when I was starting. So he has been there for me from day one and everything. And this journey too, he contributes a lot in the social media campaign of it. Awesome. So I just did my best on that stage, and they were calling everybody, winning awards and everyone. I was just standing at the back and saying, Ya Allah, you brought me here, and I don't know. You brought me here.
That was not Miss Gambia or whatever.
No. I was like, Ya Rabbi, you brought me here. Out of all these challenges, I'm not sure you let me go back home without an award. No. Otherwise, I would stay in China. Yeah, and everything. I'm like, I know that's the reason why you brought me here. There's something for me here that I need to collect. Yeah, I was talking to myself. In fact, the lady next to me, she said, Miss Gambia, are you okay? Like, I'm very okay. What happened?
So
It's
these
like,
calls have been coming.
yes, yes, big time. It has been coming and coming inside of me. Even if I want to not let them come, these voices will just come in my brain.
The microphone out there was calling.
Yeah, it was. To be honest, it was calling. So I was just there, and I had my for the first time when I had my name, I thought it was Zambia because we have Zambia and Gambia, and me and her we were best friends at that pageant. So she looked at me, and we were far from each other. So when they called the name, she took one step, I took one step. We all want to go for it for the first time. So I looked at her, she looked at me, she said, who is it? Is it me or you?
Okay.
So they had to repeat it again because she wanted, I wanted. Despite us being best friends, we all want something for our country.
Okay.
So when they repeat again, we saw the G. We know that this one is Gambia.
Well,
so I went.
Oh, that was awesome, and the atmosphere was fantastic. Can before we go, because we don't, I'm getting signal that we don't have more. But this is what I want. What is your most important message that you want to send out there from the beauty world? Anything that you want us to? I really need that before we conclude. Your most important, and I want you to look at the camera. Whatever important message you are, is it for the beauty queens coming up or anything? That depends on you.
Yeah, for me, I think before putting in the important message that I have, I want to put this across that I have not always been getting first run up. I have actually won a global pageant 2022 in Dubai out of 30 countries, which was Miss World Diversity. And out of 50 countries, I also earned third runner up in Dubai again. So for me, all these achievements, all these crowns, and it all comes from my determination, from my hard work, and the fact that I believe so much in myself. I believe so much in my journey and so much in my story, because I know that nobody is going to make it happen for you. I don't know of other people, but I know that from where I come from, you have to put yourself on the map. You have to put yourself on the road for people to be able to know this is what you're passionate about. You have to be able to speak for yourself if you want to be there. I always keep saying this to the ladies for the pageants that I organize, and if I get a chance to be anywhere. Believe in yourself. It's self-belief that takes you to places. Because once you lack that, you might want people to always be waking you up and tell you that you're good enough, you're beautiful enough, and you can do this. And then we don't have many people that can actually do that. So if you're a woman out there and you have dreams, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to start a business and you always keep thinking about it, get up from one day and start something. Go to Banjul, Brikama, or anywhere. Buy at least, even if you have 500, buy something with that 500 and start. Because that shows that you actually trust yourself, you actually believed in yourself. Start, even if you're going to have $10 in profit from each product that you're going to sell. Once you start, you will know where you're leading to. Once you start, you will know what actually you can do better. So it's self-belief, self-confident, and then trust that you can actually do it. But no one can actually do it alone. If I'm going to be honest, you need people around you, but you need to start first to get those people to push you and be there with you. But self-belief is actually what anyone needs to be able to make it anywhere, being it Gambia, international, or global. But with the beauty wall, I want to tell you that Gambian women or Gambian girls and men that want to be in the beauty pageant world, you cannot make it at international level if you have not actually done anything national. So I want to say, if you have dreams of being international, please start somewhere. Go to a national pageant, go to a community pageant, start somewhere, learn something. If you travel to these pageants, I saw people that were complaining about being bullied and all. These pageants come with those things. Maybe we would have another interview or another talk show that we're going to actually talk about that. They come with a lot of those. So imagine if you don't have a background back home and you just jump and go to this, but you will not go far. You will come back the second day. You will not make it. So start somewhere. And there's an opportunity this Friday, 21st of November at Alliance Franco, Face of Beauty Gambia, which is also organized by Madam Ida Bidwell. Please, if you're a beauty king or queen, because Mr. Gambia audition is also happening the same day, come there. Try your chance and be audited, and also see what this journey, where this journey leads you to. And from there, you'll also see me there. I am also open to do free coachings and free advices to anybody that is interested in the journey. I have done that before, and I'm doing it even now. And don't be reluctant to say, Kaddy, I think she's too big, she will not reply, she will not do this. No. Get to me anyhow you think you can get to. I'll be more than happy to help anybody that has the same dream as mine. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Like you said, we will have some episodes coming up, and there we'll be
Definitely.
talking more about this. And in fact, maybe one of the show we will try to have Ida. Ida
Ah,
is
definitely.
my real friend, and then we do work together in the marketing all those days of
I know.
Camcel, which she was part of them. So we
Yeah,
were
she's
doing.
she's a great woman.
Yeah. Ida, I know her way
Mm-hmm.
back. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that was something. Yeah, we come to the end of this exclusive, very wonderful one, Miss Friendship International. Also,
Yes,
thank you very much. Finally,
I'm
before you
happy to be
go,
here. Mm-hmm.
finally, before you go,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Finally, before I go, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to Atlantic TV for having me here. I always said it. The last interview I have here with Fatmata, I said this. Whatever we do, if we don't have platforms like this one to share our stories, we will not be able to go far. You people, we actually need these platforms. And for me, being given these opportunities is one of the things that I am very much grateful for, because I have been doing pageants for a lot of times. And I believe if we don't have media houses like this one, people would not learn from what we do, and probably we would not be able to inspire the generation that we want to inspire. So I want to say a big thank you to this TV and every other media house out there that is doing exactly the same, giving platforms to young people like myself to share their stories and be able to motivate other people. So we're saying a big thank you for having me here,
thank you.
and I hope we have more
Yeah,
of
we
this
will
because
have
there's a
more.
lot that we need to talk about.
Because you have hive women here that
I
always
know.
say hello.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't mind.
Well, thank you so much, wonderful viewers. That ends the exclusive interview. Big thanks to Miss Kaddy Samateh, of course, Miss Friendship International first runner-up, and we're so proud of Abubakar, my good friend, Director General Gambia Tourism Board. Dinala Josuma Waji, Musel, okay? Thank
Yeah,
you so
I
much. The
can be a good
smiling coach.
ambassador for them, you know.
Yeah, definitely. She will. So there, she will watch this interview, and then so there is Kaddy. So we'll arrange everything to bring more tourists in the Gambia. Thank you, doing amazing job out there at GT board. Abubakar Kamara, the DG. Big thanks to Ali Badra Saja. See you now. Huh? Okay, behind the camera, and of course, Kumbisla class, somebody's looking a hype woman. Fatmata. A big thanks to the one and only Edward Nwabaji, my favorite camera, and the one and only Liger. That is yes, Matar, the man behind me. On that note, thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back with more. Bye.